Welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Screen time issues are not going away anytime soon. Technology has become more of a necessity than a luxury, especially since the COVID-19 pandemic began. While technology does help contact us, excessive screen time can also lead to problems like eye strain. Because of this, we were curious to see if the pandemic has led to more eye issues in the last 2 years. The pandemic necessitated change in human lifestyle has put a tremendous effect on the vision power of the body. COVID-19 is a systemic disease that affects many areas of the body, including the eyes. All sorts of mental health issues can affect vision, including anxiety, stress, and depression. A survey with more than 1,000 people who wear glasses and/or contacts to get feedback on their eye health and eye habits throughout the past few years turns out that many people are having vision problems but are putting off going to the doctor. 2 out of 5 people admit their eyesight has gotten worse since the onset of the pandemic. Nearly 70% report having more trouble seeing further away, and almost 1/3 are dealing with issues reading up close. Since March 2020, 3 out of 10 people have gotten stronger prescriptions for their glasses or contacts. A survey reveals 1 out of 3 admits to not getting their eyes checked over the last 2 years. In fact, 25% say they have actually avoided getting an eye test even though they know they need one. Masks have also impacted how people wear glasses. More than 1 in 10, that is 13%, say they wear contacts now instead of glasses purely because of masks. Meanwhile, 25% of respondents say they wear their glasses more because of remote work. Technology has taken over workplaces across the globe, and almost 1 in 4, that is 38%, say they spend more than 8 hours a day looking at screens for their jobs. That comes with a cost. 29% say they feel that working from home has made their eyesight worse. The top issues facing people who work remotely include eye strain, fatigue, headaches, and trouble sleeping. 1 out of every 3 surveyed adds that their eyes have started twitching while looking at screens. Some respondents are trying their best to cut back on screen time. 1 out of 10 has set limits to screen use on their phones. Overwhelmingly, 90% of people are setting limits on social media apps. 1 out of 4 people is cutting back on binge watching and limiting their use of streaming services. A lot of people wear old glasses or contacts every day. 40% say they are not wearing up-to-date prescriptions. More than 8 out of 10 people are wearing prescriptions that are 2 years or older. Of those, 17% told their glasses or contact prescriptions are more than 5 years old. It means screen time issues are not going away anytime soon. If you use technology daily, follow the 20-20-20 rule. Every 20 minutes, look away from your screen and focus on something that is 20 feet away. It is advised to do it for at least 20 seconds to give your eyes a break. Let's look into today's headlines in VARINDIA. Indian startup funding plunges to $1.7 billion. Indian startups have been going through their toughest time as investments have been witnessing a sharp fall in the past couple of months after blockbuster fundraising. According to data tracking platform FinTracker, the startup has managed to raise $1.74 billion through 114 deals in May. That includes 33 startups in their growth stage and 81 in early stage and 16 undisclosed deals. This is a sharp fall of more than 34% in total funding as compared to $2.65 billion in April. In March, the total investments in Indian startups was recorded at $4 billion. Slack officially launched in India. American workplace collaboration platform Slack has officially launched in India and is on a mission to help Indian companies navigate the transition to a hybrid workplace by establishing a digital headquarters. As the impact of the pandemic eases and Indian companies increasingly shift to a hybrid work model, Slack is calling for leaders to be as thoughtful in designing their digital workplaces as they did in designing their physical offices before the pandemic hit. Slack already has a significant following in India with users over 150 countries globally. Australian competition sues Mastercard for anti-competitive practices. The Australian Competition and Consumer Commission have started legal proceedings in the federal court against Mastercard Asia Pacific Private Limited and Mastercard Asia Pacific Australia Private Limited for allegedly suppressing competition in the supply of debit card acceptance services. Mastercard's alleged anti-competitive conduct started in late 2017 in the context of the Reserve Bank of Australia's least cost routing initiative aimed to increase competition in the supply of debit card acceptance services and reduce payment costs for businesses by allowing them to choose the lowest cost network to process their transactions. Cuemath raises $57 million at $407 million valuation. Math tutoring startup Cuemath has raised $57 million in a round led by US-based AlphaWave Global at a valuation of $407 million. The company plans to use the funds to strengthen its product outcomes and for acquisitions and partnerships. Cuemath is an after-school online math tutoring platform for kindergarten to 12th grade students with over 10,000 tutors and more than 200,000 students on the platform. Cuemath is present in more than 70 countries and aims to expand to over 100 countries by the end of the fiscal year. Binance announces $500 million Web3 fund. Digital asset exchange Binance has closed a $500 million venture fund for investing in Web3 and blockchain technology projects. The fund will be led by Binance Labs, the venture capital and incubation of Binance. Founder and CEO of Binance, Changpeng Zhao, said that the $500 million fund is expected to be allocated to projects spanning incubation, early-stage venture and late-stage growth. Binance Labs has invested in and incubated more than 100 projects from over 25 countries. Its portfolio includes projects such as 1inch, Axie Infinity, Polygon, The Sandbox, StepN, among others. That's all for now. Please like, share, comment and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. You can download the VARINDIA app from Google Play Store and Apple App Store for the latest news and updates. Stay tuned. Thank you.